I've never been one for beating around the bush. So when I found the string of fiery texts between my firefighter fiancé Nate and some girl I'd never heard of, I didn't fall apart. I didn't scream. I just handed him his phone and waited, my face perfectly calm for an answer. The silence in our apartment stretched until it was thin enough to snap. Finally, he spoke, his voice raspy. She's a girl I rescued from a fire. She's going through some things. I'll admit for a second, I felt something. But Ava, he pleaded, we're high school sweethearts. We made it this far. I swear to you, I'll cut it off. Clean break. I stared into Nate's eyes, so full of earnest desperation, and pushed down the sharp, twisting pain in my chest. I nodded. The wedding was still on. I had no idea how quickly that promise would turn to ash. On our wedding day, one of his fellow firefighters, Ben, burst through the chapel doors like a human cannonball. Nate, it's Maya. She found out you're getting married. She's on a roof downtown. Says she's gonna jump. The diamond ring, the one he was about to slip onto my finger, hovered in the space between us. Then it fell. The clink it made against the polished floor was the loudest sound I'd ever heard. Nate was a blur, a lightning strike bolting for the door. I stared at his back, my eyes burning so hot I thought they might bleed. I pulled every ounce of air into my lungs and screamed, Nate, if you walk out that door right now, we are done. Do you hear me? We are over. He paused for a fraction of a second, a flicker of hesitation. He didn't even turn around. And then he was gone. The vow he'd made to me had become a joke, and I was the punchline. The wedding devolved into a grotesque circus. The whispers of our guests were 1,000 tiny needles in my ears, a high-pitched hum of pity and speculation. Our parents rushed to my side, their faces masks of confusion and panic. Nate's teammate, Ben, just stood there, his face the color of raw liver, wringing his hands. Ava, I'm so sorry. It's just Maya. She has severe depression. Nate saved her life before, and she's latched onto him. She says he's the only one who can talk her down. It's a life or death thing. He didn't have a choice. Please don't be mad at him. Ben had been Nate's shadow for 3 years. He used to greet me with a wide, easy grin, calling me sis, like we were already family. Now, he couldn't even meet my eyes. I wondered how many of Nate's dirty little secrets Ben had helped him hide. How many late-night calls from Maya had he helped cover up? A suffocating pain bloomed in my chest, and for the first time, I truly understood the taste of betrayal. My parents gripped my hands, their own voices tight with unshed tears. What is going on? He's on leave for his own wedding? Who in God's name needs to be rescued by him right now? Nate's parents stood nearby, his mother frantically dialing his phone over and over, muttering through gritted teeth, You just wait, Ava, honey. I'm going to make that son of mine crawl back here. If he doesn't, I swear I'll have his hide. The fallen diamond ring was kicked around by shuffling feet on the red aisle runner, rolling further and further away, just like my heart, which had been stomped into the ground. I stood frozen in my white dress, the train pooling around my feet like a heavy rain-soaked cloud. I had imagined my wedding day 1,000,000 times. Not once did I imagine this. A pathetic one-act play where the groom abandons his bride at the altar for another woman. For 5 agonizing hours, I called Nate 108 times. He didn't answer once. I watched my phone screen light up and go dark, until the battery finally died, leaving me with a silent, black rectangle. The late afternoon sun streamed through the stained glass windows of the church, casting a mottled patch of light on my empty ring finger. The light should have been warm, but it felt colder than ice.